All right, I got just the SFS ultralight, the Cast King Zephyr, taking this out by itself today, solo, no distractions. Every time that I've ever taken this out, I've taken it out with the Corrado DC and the SLX DC, and I get distracted. Today, main goal, hit the pond, hit the river, take the SFS pole, only throw the SFS pole. We're gonna start out with a little Ned with a TRD crawl. Start out with that. Maybe I'm just taking a baggie. Basically consider this like a minimalist day. Taking a baggie of baits, that's it. I did a separate video where my buddy gave me a vintage tackle box that he had found in the trash, and there was some smaller baits in there that I'm gonna try. Maybe one been that little hula popper. I got a Rebel Cricket and a Rebel Crawl in there. This little torpedo style bait, not exactly SFS, but not 100% sure I'm gonna throw it yet, but I'm thinking about doing a really small drop shot with like fluke style baits, but for sure I'm throwing the Ned rig and this Z-Man chatterbait. I'm gonna try to take it down in the river. So we'll hit the pond with that Ned rig, go down to the river, hit this chatterbait, and then see where we're at and go from there. Let's go get after it. Alright, we're on our way down there to the pond. I'm excited to get down there and get to fishing. I really am, and I'm excited to only use the SFS today. I'm trying to hurry up and get some SFS action in because I just ordered the new Cast King Spartacus 2 casting rod to go with that Corrado DC that I ordered. And I want to fish my SLX DC a lot more too, so I'm going to start getting pretty serious into my larger size reels, but also keep the SFS in the rotation, like basically have it with me all the time so I can throw the smaller type lures anytime that I'm out fishing. See if anything smaller wants to bite when regular bass fishing is kind of slow. But I did want to take a day to where I hit the pond and the river and concentrated solely on the ultralight SFS gear, so kind of excited about it. So we might go start out with the river, maybe. I don't know. I already got that Ned tied on, so I'll probably stick with the Ned for now. Also, just wanted to real quick apologize for the last video that I put out. I made some kind of error on DaVinci. I've been trying to work on my editing here lately, and I did something with the frame rate. I'm recording in 30 frames per second. I tried to export it in 30 frames per second, but somewhere along the way, I messed up the quality. My last video was really glitchy. I'm gonna work on that and it'll definitely be better this time, hopefully, but I did want to apologize for the last video. If you could still go back and watch it, it was like the first time I ever took the SFS pole out and kind of got used to it, got to learn it a little bit. So I think it is an interesting video and you probably would enjoy it, but you will have to deal with the skipping and the jittery and the jumpiness a little bit. So I apologize for that. Get you guys mounted on the hat here. I hate how YouTube, like most guys, never show how they film. And I hate that. I don't like it at all, so kind of making it a point to show you guys how I film these fishing videos. Oh yeah, I look like a big old goober. The second that I got out of the truck, it started raining. Good sign, bad sign, I don't know, but we're still gonna fish it. I love that spot right there. All right, no luck at the pond whatsoever. That's surprising. Thought I'd at least get onto some small ones over there or something, but the pond was really busy today, and there's some people over there throwing some pretty heavy topwater lures, and it's kind of stirring stuff up pretty good. So maybe I'll fish the river down here and then hit that pond on the way to the truck, and hopefully it calms down a little bit. Not too confident in the river today because the water level is up and the water clarity I would describe as chocolate milk. Still one of my favorite spots ever. God, this water's dirty. Oh, there's fish. Oh, is that a catfish? Try not to lose him here. Catfish just hit that. Nice. That is hilarious. Just had a catfish smoke it right off the edge here, and the old Cast King Zephyr hung in there with him. See about getting this out of your lip there, buddy. Not even sure that he got hooked. Yeah, he did, right in the mouth there. Man, that is pretty fish. Such a pretty little fish. I love these things. Do have, you hear him grunting there? That was a fun little catch on the SFS. Let's go ahead and get him out of here. There you go, little buddy. Did not expect to catch a catfish first thing down here, but I will certainly take it. That was fun. Alright, somehow or another that catfish snapped me off once I got him on the bank here, so yeah, SFS fishing I guess, but got him in nonetheless. Got the TRD crawl tab back on, and let's get out there and see if anything else wants to play. Alright, I think it's time to go into the pocket here and change the lures up. This chocolate milk water is going to be tough no matter what I put on there, but I think I'm going to go with one of those drop shot style fluke baits. The Ned, I gotta say, the Ned TRD crawl in these conditions, I'm so happy you got me that catfish, because that might be all that I sniff out here today. Got the Z-Man chatterbait, 1/16 ounce. I think that's what it is. Yep, 1/16. Got that tied on. Sling that out a few times, see what happens. Damn, bro, this thing's kind of aggravating. Don't really love it. Oh. Is that a fish? Nah. Couldn't get that lucky. Felt fun. Oh no. I think that might have been a fish too. Dang. Oh well. Alright, we got a drop shot, little fluke style minnow tied on there. Water so chocolate milk. I'm thinking this might actually work today. Hopefully be something they can actually see. So alright, got on the Rebel crawl. 100% going to lose this down here, but I'm running out of options because I didn't bring any hooks for the flukes that I planned on fishing a lot. Definitely gonna lose this crank, but be interesting. I've never fished one before. Right now it looks like it's messed up, staying on top water, of course. Par for the course today. Stuck in the hook, nothing going right, per usual. Man, get frustrated out here lately. What's that look like in the water? Wow, pretty cool, not gonna lie, kinda like it. Big vibration. I'm definitely gonna get this stuck out here though. Already hit something, I think. Probably grass. Oh, that's a fish. Are you kidding me? All right, I tied on the Rebel grasshopper. Ate it. I'm leaving a lay out here. Somebody can have it. This, absolutely terrible. I'm leaving it here. Somebody can have that thing. I'm gonna tie this hula popper on, and that's literally what we're finishing the day with. I'm just gonna nose hook it on one. But I don't even know if I can cast this without any weight. Oh, did I have a little fish on there? Yeah, let me reel that back in. I don't know if I still do, but I do. I have a fish on there. I'm gonna keep him on there. Take that fluke off for a minute and just fish with a little live bait. That's frustrating because there's fish out there in that current. There we go. What is it? Tighten that drag a little bit. On live bait. What is that? A big, huge skipjack or something. Wow, look at that thing. Somebody would love that for some bait. I think they call them like skipjack or moon eye or something like that. Huh. On a fluke in the pond. Well, that's crazy. Pretty cool. Got a little bass. on that little small treble hook and a little fluke. Look at that. You know what this means though? You know what this means right here? This means that I caught a bass. Bass fishing. Not a catfish, not a skipjack, a bass. Thank you, buddy. You really saved the day. Let's call it a day. What did we end up with? 3 fish? Alright, that was pretty wild. So I go bass fishing with my SFS system, thinking I'm gonna catch some bass, go down the river, hook a catfish. Are you kidding me? And then I get over in the current with a recycled treble hook that I took off of a Rebel cricket that I hated. I hated all those baits, really. But put a fluke on it, threw it out in the current, and caught a really nice sized skipjack that fought me well. It was a lot of fun. But how do you go bass fishing and catch a catfish and a skipjack? Thankfully, I stopped this little pond on the way to the truck, threw out this fluke, and saved the absolute day by hooking the tiniest little largemouth that did not end my bass trip, and a catfish and a skipjack. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Go back, check out my other videos I've been grinding for you guys. I really hope you appreciate it. And for all the views that I've been getting, like 20, 30 views, whatever, listen, I appreciate each and every one of those views. Thank you.